figured since playoff football is around us, I need to get the next episode recorded. I don't know what happened. I literally just choked on nothing. So, good time there. It's been a while.
From Ford Field in Detroit.
I have not played on the new Xbox.
It's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, it's Thanksgiving. Happy in-game Thanksgiving.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now Watson. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner.
All right,
and the lead closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 13 carries, 52 yards.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more on Thanksgiving.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football.
Touchdown.
This is something you've talked about.
Easy.
And he is into the end zone for the Buffalo touchdown. Jalen Reagor, his third touchdown now on the year.
Time for some defense.
And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
It was a long night last night.
7-0 Buffalo.
You guys will see a video.
With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Played some medieval dynasty last night.
Going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team.
There's a lot.
But mentally,
4 hours.
if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Off the play fake. Westbrook. The guy's man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Off play action. Westbrook rolling to his right.
Slow pickups. Slow pickups.
Before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They run here with Jason Huntley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Huntley. About 3 yards there to the 27.
It's okay.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against
might be
them.
open. Agnew, I think, might be open.
From the gun on 3rd down, Westbrook. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
Points.
Nice
Points are on the board.
Defensively to be
Just
able to
points.
hold
It's
them to
all I need is points. Yep.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, You potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team
Again,
game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, give to counter. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
Woods is such a good, like,
15 yards
block breaker, but then I just screwed that up.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Oh, why didn't 94 jump?
And he takes this one down almost
Whitley,
all the way
come
to the
on,
30.
man.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Watson quickly finding Rager.
All right, we got to get a stop here. 3rd and 2.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
3rd and 2, Watson. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. And
all right,
off the mark, a little late with a throw.
That's okay.
Kick is good. And they push the lead
right.
up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
It was good defense.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things slipped a little bit, forced the field goal.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Westbrook is going to fire one deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Let's go, boys.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both largely known.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
12
Okay,
yards
so
there
they're
to
definitely in
first
zone.
down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Huntley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll run it here with Huntley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Westbrook.
Oh,
Agnew. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one
I don't know why I said Agnew.
Incomplete.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
We're okay. We're in this game. Just got to make sure they don't score here.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well. He's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. On first down, it's Watson.
Get him.
Now a short one
Good
to
tackle. Good
Gesicki,
tackle.
and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
We might be able to get him to punt here.
2nd and 11 at the 41. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Nope.
This ball complete to Rager. And he
Hard
takes
edge,
this
dude.
one down almost all the way
I don't
to the
understand how
30.
you have such
A
good
gain of
games and then all of a sudden
28
you just
yards there and
shit
give
the
him a
bed.
first down. Watson looks to throw again. Open man is Ross. Complete.
What in the?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So
Trying to
even though
freeze
it's
him.
first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to
Try
get
and ice
3
him.
before halftime. A 33-yarder from the left hash. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Rosa's kick is good.
It's all right. Still get the ball.
And
We're only
that'll
down by
open the
7.
lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he'll get this just up past
That's all right. They're going to
the
decline it
20.
anyway, won't
He's
they?
down. Let's get
I
the
would.
call.
Doesn't really matter.
And they will elect to decline. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. There'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Still in the game.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter
Not
number
pressing.
3. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Westbrook flushed out right.
You.
Wafer's one is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a terrific return as he takes the
Touchdown.
thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
That was a.
And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Throwing again on second down.
Weird.
Johnson.
Wide open slant route. 'Cause that's all the CPU calls, man.
Touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
It should
And the
not have been a
Bills use their
pick.
short field to their advantage
That's just
as
really
they catch
frustrating
him for
because
6. And the
I
lead
read
will
it
grow
right
by
and I
1
threw
more.
it, and my
That drive
running
started
back
with
didn't even
not a
try
whole
and
lot of
catch
real
it.
estate in front of them.
He didn't
In
even
clutch
reach for
territory,
it. He just
excellent
said,
field
"Oh,
position. 2 plays
that's
later.
slightly over my head."
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That was
The Detroit offense
stuff
ready to
happens.
begin their
It's
drive.
okay.
And last time
Jones,
was a
can
pretty
you?
one
No,
play
you
of
know,
interception.
okay.
We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Westbrook. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Operating from the gun, Westbrook. And that is incomplete.
How are you
He
not?
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. To throw again, Westbrook eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be too high.
I still want to know how he didn't catch that in the first
Well,
place.
defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
Intercepted.
they the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game.
So it's 11
that
points.
the
It's still
early
2.
jitters are long gone,
It's a-
that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up
I
their sleeve,
need
isn't it?
a
Because
defensive
now
play.
you know he's
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that
I do
worked.
not
But you have
understand
to be
how my
prepared
guys
for
can't
wrinkles
even
and
kill
counters
that.
because you know they'll make some
My defense is
adjustments.
supposed to be the
16
backbone, and I
yards
can't
right
do
off the
anything.
bat and a first down. Here's Connor.
Good wrap up.
Forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
No, what? Screw it. Just run it. Nope,
They'll
can't
run
get
here
off.
with Connor. And some space here. And he is brought down, but not
Can't
before
get off
reaching
the ball.
30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped
Look at that.
the
Weird.
game.
On the right side open is Gesicki. 12 yards there and a first down.
1 incompletion.
From the 13
One.
now, they work on 1st and
1
10.
incompletion.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Watson on first down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Connor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Out of the gun, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Then Fodu comes in for one play and blows it up.
Convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
I need Agnew to just break.
On 1st and 10, Westbrook. Incomplete. It's Bates. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And that is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
I need to pull him out.
On 4th down, Westbrook. Wide open receiver complete.
Who's that on?
Brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
That's complete right around the 8.
Hurry up.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Cool under pressure, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 8 yards out, and the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
And that
We can do this.
Ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. McCann's got it teed up.
A defensive stand here. We could win with a touchdown.
Fielded
And a
near the
field
back of the end
touchdown
zone.
and extra point.
And
We
he'll
could
just
win.
take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away.
Are you?
You think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it? You got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. On 2nd and 9, Watson.
Out of bounds.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
No fucking way, guys.
Oh,
it's 4th and inches.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being
Challenging
go-to
the
guys
spot.
on 3rd down, and he was.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Watson going to keep it himself. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when you're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? they just breathed a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league.
How do I get?
They had to work for that victory.
How do I get
I've
more
got to go
pressure
back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league.
on the
How many times
QB?
have we talked to coaches prior to a game?
So one of my good defensive tackles is sitting out. And he's not sitting out because he did anything wrong necessarily. It's just the other guy is better at another position. But then, like the guy that's sitting out, he's a 78, 76, 74. Can I put him? Like, I'm going to start you at left end then. It doesn't make any sense not to have him on there. Your man coverage sucks. You're a 68 overall. And you're at 2 years right now. Like, how are you even? You better not be starting. That's the other thing. I'm going to go through my corners right now. In my depth chart. No. Not my roster. I want my depth chart. Because he cannot be starting. No, he's last on the list. Man coverage. Look at his zone. His zone sucks. I am a way better team at man than I am at zone. My press isn't even that bad. Play recognition. Hall has a better play recognition than awareness is good on those two. Strength, change of direction. So I need to remember that, and I need to stick with man coverage. Because zone is killing me. So, did I say that I wasn't going to re-sign Fotu? I like my defense except for my corners. They're actually not even that bad. Like, that's the rough part. But I found some talent there. So, linemen again suck. Fifth round. He's a second rounder, which is good. Another second rounder. I like my corner, or I like my QB. I like my running back. Fullback, wide receiver. I could upgrade wide receiver like we talked about. There's a guy. There's another guy. Tight end, I have one good one now. Let's see if we can find another one. Who's getting trained? Miller, Walker, and Cam Gill. That's the other guy I haven't seen. Gill is sitting on the frickin' sideline all the time. And I'm trying to understand why. Like, he's a 79, and he's not on the field. But this guy is. Okay, so Gill is going to move to backup middle. Dodson's fine, but Gill needs to move to backup middle. He's just going to go in that spot. He's way too good to be sitting on the damn bench. It says he's a 64, though. Why? Well, his morale sucks right now. speed. His awareness. Play recognition isn't as good. What's his... Man coverage isn't as good. Zone isn't as good. Why is he... I'm trying to understand this. How are you a 70-something overall here? Well, your tackle's phenomenal. Your pursuit. Would you be better on the defensive line? No, he's going to stay where he's at then. I'm pretty sure I'm out of the playoff picture now. Well, let's pull an upset. Monday, prime time. Oh my God. Oh, J.J. Watt, Kyler Murray. Okay, yep. If I just gave up that many yards and that many completions to Watson.
Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
The bye weeks are
All right.
over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Holy Jesus. Okay.
Off the play fake. Westbrook. They'll roll him out right. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed.
They line up that same
way. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
I don't mean to jump in on your partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
That's okay.
And he whips that one
That's okay.
incomplete there.
I wanted that
man
to be
coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. A first carry for Demarie Crockett. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Demarie Crockett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Fucking
and the Lions
I hit the A button way too late.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Murray now on first down. Harris has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. First down, Murray. He'll find a complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win. So
if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A short gain here, maybe a yard.
I don't know how he gained a yard even.
A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 14 carries, 53 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
Hey, man, let's play. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
It's all right. Okay, so far.
6-0 our score after one. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Shotgun now for Murray. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Off play action. Westbrook.
Shit.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Westbrook. Now they'll set up the screen to Huntley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Westbrook escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Let's go, baby.
And all the way inside
Smart
the
plays.
35 before he goes out
Make
of
it happen.
bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Can we run it here? Yeah. We can do it here.
On first down, Huntley works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
Damn it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35.
I got greedy.
Young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier
That bugs me. There's 3 guys standing there that don't even put a hand up.
In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
It's all right, good hit,
catch
Brian.
here to Rudolph. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. On second down now.
No.
It's Harris. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
That was perfect.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Throwing again, Murray. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Murray to air it out again. And it's caught. And the Patriots are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. And his kick is right through. Drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead
yeah, if we
going
can get
into
the field
the
goal,
half.
we're good.
But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
That's complete. It's Jason Hundley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 at enemy territory.
Second injury.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Westbrook throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Okay, so now, what do I do? Just kick the field goal here? I think I just kick the field goal
On
here.
now, Tucker McCann. This one from 48 yards away.
I don't want to risk running out of time.
As he puts it through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still,
I think that was a good choice.
In a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Why did he rush?
He's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
Why did that guy
Patriots
rush?
will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Murray now on first down.
No fucking way.
Over the middle to Smith. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Okay.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling.
If I can win this is a big momentum shift for me.
The Lions in the
Because
lead.
they have a really good record. They have a
First
really
as
good
well
team,
as the
especially
second
defense.
half is underway. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris.
Dude, I had the perfect blitz call for that. And Ola, or whatever the hell his
They have
name
a
is,
really
didn't
nice
barely
job
move.
by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Good tackle.
And complete. Right
Good
side to
tackle.
tight end Rudolph.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Damn it, guys.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 32. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a first down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run again with Harris. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 22.
They're going to burn the whole third quarter.
They're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing on first down. Murray. But it's caught on the right side at Smith.
You're telling me that guy
And
didn't
they'll bring
grab
him
him?
down at the 18-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Huntley.
Huntley's back in.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They go again with Huntley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Off play action. Westbrook. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bates. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A run with Huntley. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll run on first down. Huntley. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Westbrook. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, Huntley. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Huntley, and he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Westbrook, and he rifles one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Let's go.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Holding. Dumb, man.
So a decent gain, but all for naught.
A
on the
huge
penalty.
game.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Off the play fake. Westbrook. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
What?
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Westbrook.
No fucking way, man.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the turnover,
I
here's
just lost.
Murray. Quick slant to Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Completion here to Claypool. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down.
There it is.
He's got a man
Complete
wide
garbage.
complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. Flushed out right. And he'll be
Complete
tackled at the 23
garbage.
after a gain of 3. Murray, he's used to moving fast at Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Complete garbage.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And his
Bullshit.
kick is right there. It's good. And it's
I threw that ball.
celebration time on
I
that
beamed
sideline
it
as
too
they have
wide.
taken the lead
And for some
in the final
stupid reason,
seconds.
he throws it to the
He
right of
hasn't
him.
missed a kick all year. Why would he start down?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the
Bullshit,
very
dude.
end, but
Just
they couldn't
straight
get it
up.
done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Pats, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4, and they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets.
God, this series is just so frustrating. It's just like, I don't know. It's super frustrating because you really want to do well, but you're challenging yourself. So you're kind of like, okay, like I know I'm going to lose. But to lose like that, just it pisses me off because I literally have no control over that. I could have ran the ball. I know that some people are going to say that. I could have ran the ball in that position. And you're right. I could have. I threw a curl route to a guy who his corner was facing the other way. And instead of throwing it to him, my quarterback threw it to the safety. Like I can't even throw the ball to a corner route when I throw it. That was perfect timing, by the way. And if it would have been on target, it's a catch or a drop. It's not a pick. And instead, it's a pick.
It's week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I just took on one of the best defenses probably in the league.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers for Mixon last week, 12 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact,
Diggs will score right here.
Investigative reporter that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Following the fumble recovery, Westbrook. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
They're going to say it was incomplete.
Donovan Peoples-Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Darnold completes it, and it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
What the?
Mixon with a first down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 28. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Same
and
linebacker.
It's going to be another first down as they'll get him to
right
the
there with him,
ground
but
at
he
the
just
Lions'
can't
12-yard
deflect
line.
anything.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. On first down, Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Third and 2, Darnold. And he hauls it in the end
Even
zone.
though I had it
Touchdown,
pressed.
San Francisco. Zach Pascal, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here
right.
in quarter number
Took
2.
him 11 plays to get
Pretty
there.
long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sales because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit
Why
over there
wouldn't
for a
they
little while,
punch the
didn't
ball?
they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know,
What
don't
in
have
the-
anything dramatic, just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Westbrook, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. They run here with Jason Huntley, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block.
That's caught inside the 20, and he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the run, it's Huntley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Westbrook.
Pass interference. Nothing.
In zone,
Nope.
But it's incomplete.
Running into his back, apparently.
Jason Huntley, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Bates should beat him.
Operating from the gun, Westbrook.
Nope. Because that's the wrong
This is
button.
going to be intercepted.
Bring it out.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 22,
Weird. Knew exactly where he was going.
And he'll get to the
So strange.
yard line. Brought down
Can't
there.
believe it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
Why don't my guys try and knock this ball out?
Faking the give, Darnold. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The end result, 21 yards. Throwing again is Darnold. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Darnold from the red zone now. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, Darnold. To the end zone.
That's weird. When I throw out a sack, my ball goes into the defense's hands.
Tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
No
That's a touchdown.
fucking way.
Hold on, there is a flag
Nope.
down on the field.
Nope.
We'll have to see what this is
Nope.
about.
I'll be right back. I'm going to pause it. All right. Should be back.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
They
And
do
isn't that
not.
always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do
Just
you
need a
think?
field goal.
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Westbrook eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Westbrook got his man complete over the middle. It's Bates. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A final shot before the break. Darnold, he's going to float this one deep right side. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So thanks to there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And he takes this one in for
one hell of a drive, boys. That was good.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively.
I can't even remember the
And
last
it
time I
likely
took a punt
forces
return.
a punt situation on
That's
fourth.
sad.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Third quarter of a tight
that's
football
good.
game as we
Friggin'
come up on a
hole.
2nd and 10. They'll run it here.
It should have been anyway.
And not a whole lot doing there, so get it up to about the 28-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw on 3rd down, Westbrook.
Jeez.
And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and
Damn
get
it.
things going in the excitement area.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
If he wouldn't have
Get this
fallen
well
for that
past
play
midfield
action,
before being
he would have been
just
sacked.
before the 35. 23 yards to pick up there. Back now here in Santa Clara. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
How is
Good
Diggs
throw here,
across the
finding
fucking
Pascal.
field and his
And
defenders
inside the 20
trying to catch
before
up?
he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's got it. And he's going to take
fourth
it
quarter?
in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Zach Pascal, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. Huntley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Huntley, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. third down. Huntley. And he's got this down to the 35.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Okay. 2-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Keep the clock up.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, Huntley, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They don't give it here to
Holding.
Now a flag comes in
All
from the umpire.
now it's going to be
after a
flag
gain of
after
about
flag
4.
after flag.
And this looks like it's going to be holding. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation. Down
to the 25. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. On third down, Huntley, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. McCann's kick up and good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Now Darnold. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Darnold. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot,
that play,
out wide,
first
in
play
tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want
first
to
offensive
utilize him
play
in
was
all aspects of your
huge
passing
with this.
offense.
And there he was in the slot for the
Without
catch.
that forced fumble, That game does not
That'll
go that
do
way.
it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon.
Hodgkins didn't even play. How did he get an upgrade? Yeah, I'll resign you. I don't even worry about a punter. I think I found enough burners in here. Ooh. It's a nice little steal found in the tight end. So I think the last game during this season, which would be Washington, Hurst, Landry, Love, and Woods. What's the... Oh, Jesus, the Packers are just annihilating people. I'm half tempted to let my defense just play by itself. Because I'm like, to the point now where I'm just kind of tired of it. So I just want to get through the season and get to the next one.
From Soldier Field
So just to make the games
Chicago.
go faster, you know?
It's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
What in the shit?
There's
Did
a
he
run
just
on first
sneak
down
through?
that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On third down, Huntley, and he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Stand up.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's
Stand
made
up.
here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
You just need to stand
the
up.
Catch and run, good for 24 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, Westbrook over the middle, complete. It's Bates. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Yeah.
But
Not
that's
even
what
under
has to
pressure.
feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Off play action. Westbrook. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 3 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
On second down, Huntley. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Jason Huntley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Yeah, you know what?
A long opening drive, but a very
I'm
successful
gonna let
opening drive.
defense take over. So I'm only going to play offense.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Throwing on first down, Westbrook. And he'll flip this out to Huntley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards on the pickup, and it will result in a fresh set of downs. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Literally just got a penalty for us, and now we get one against us.
Not good enough, man.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Off the play fake, Westbrook. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Off play action, Westbrook. Being chased out left. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Off the play fake, Westbrook is going to fire one. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
If this game gets too out of control, I'm going to know not to do this again.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Oh, there they go. They're moving now.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Christian Jackson, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Westbrook. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bates. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have
Fucking audible
moved.
should not cause a
So
false
that'll
start.
back him up 5. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. From the gun, Westbrook.
That's kind of a good thing you didn't
Taken
throw that.
down, a Bear sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bears take over. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Operating from the gun, Westbrook. McKinnon here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Off play action. Westbrook flushed out right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Westbrook over the middle, complete. That's Bates. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10
Agnew
at the
can break
38.
free.
From the gun, Westbrook.
Sit.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow.
That's a defensive
You should
line.
see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Rolling to his left. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Now a timeout signal
Is that my
for
last
him. They'll
one?
get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. McCann's kick up and good.
I'm not going to go for it on 10.
And the Lions
10
are going to
seconds
take
left.
a 3-0 lead.
No point.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Huntley. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Westbrook eluding the pressure.
I'm
right.
sorry.
Looking
You just
sideline,
stopped.
As
incomplete.
soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Off play action. Westbrook escaping the pressure right.
That's picked.
Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
A 3rd quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Jimmy Garoppolo, a couple of touchdown passes thus far. So this will be accepted as a move. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Here's a throw out right, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Jesus.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Westbrook.
Yep.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do?
They didn't get a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down.
Nobody's
the
open.
Bears get there for
Not
the
a single person.
Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
What in the...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Of course.
And that is incomplete.
Of course. Yes. Of course.
A lot of force bearing
yes.
down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Westbrook.
Yep.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Blake Martinez. And the return will be stopped at the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to
Agnew
take over.
should toast this guy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I just need to do something positive.
From the gun, Westbrook. And as he throws and the ball is out. It's a live football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there?
Shit.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Hey, Bates.
That was big for them.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up
Holding?
on it. Unable
Holding.
to successfully find the
Holding?
end zone over
Personal
the top.
foul? Roughing the passer. I didn't even feel it go off. So.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and they haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On 1st down, Westbrook. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Off play action. Westbrook. He's going to let it fly. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught by Jackson. A loss of a yard, and it brings up.
I got nothing.
If you're a selfish
I don't know
player
who.
and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do next. Like the defense did okay, but they didn't do great. So I got Jets and Washington next. I'm going to do the same thing I just did. So that way I can get through this season. So Crockett, I'm going to sign you even though there's some steals. Because if I have to cut somebody, I can easily cut. That's not a big deal. So what was I scouting? Okay. Yeah. Dalvin Cook and Beckham. This game loads really fast.
On 1st and 10.
Yep.
Westbrook. And that'll be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Westbrook. And now the ball's out, funneled near midfield. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down.
Okay.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, Westbrook eluding the pressure right. And he hit his tight end, Walker. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
To throw on second down, Westbrook. And that's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Off play action. Westbrook escaping the pressure away. His throw caught right around the 6.
I want to know who lit me up
for 20 and a first.
in that first drive.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there. It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. These two teams all tied after 1. Off the play fake.
Nope.
Westbrook. Blitz
Wasn't fooled at all. Oh, it's Von Miller. That's why.
In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. To throw on third down. Westbrook. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Huntley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, my good
Here's
Lord.
2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Will you please?
Westbrook.
Fucking A, man.
Boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third down, Westbrook. That's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Is that
and he'll be
Peppers?
brought down
Yeah.
at the 48-yard line.
Fucking jackass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
How is it inaccurate, man?
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Throwing on first down, Westbrook. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's going to go out.
I know Bates has been my main target, and that's got to change next year, too.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Play action. Westbrook. And this one complete to Doolin. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Westbrook. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. On 2nd down now. Crockett. And he's going to take it in for a run. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. From the left side, complete. That's Bates. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Westbrook. For a that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. From the gun, Westbrook. A throw on the money there to Doolin. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. At about the 5. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Operating from the gun. Westbrook. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll run on first down. Huntley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Okay.
And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second down. Westbrook, and he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the play fake. Westbrook, flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And a short gain down to about the 33. Couple of Jets there in on the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Westbrook.
I ran that way into Vaughn. That was bad.
And he goes down. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
When enough takes to start, you have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Westbrook. And able to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Huntley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action. Westbrook. Walker with a grab, left side. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. From the gun, Westbrook. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit them and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
I even tried to leave that out of bounds.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Huntley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Westbrook buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Westbrook. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Huntley, and he'll take this one down to about the 40. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
We dominate today.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little...
Well, last game of the regular season. Who? Oh. Okay. We'll see. Center, yeah. Oh, that's why I scouted fullbacks. I forgot. I was cutting mine. Crazy. Jalen Ramsey. That just loads so much faster. Holy Jesus.
A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now, the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun,
Let's go.
Westbrook. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to get the football at the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. first down. Huntley. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Damn.
Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 70s. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
Jackson, can you do that? Can you beat him?
Off the play fake. Westbrook. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And Tristan Jackson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Eric Armstead. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Okay, so I think I could pick it up.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action. Westbrook. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got it at the 15. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Westbrook. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
I can't fucking believe it.
Jason Huntley.
That was ballsy.
3rd quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll run on 1st down. Huntley. Give the tackle to Terrell Lewis.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Off the play fake. Westbrook. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Operating from the gun, Westbrook. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, when you get a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Westbrook. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again. Westbrook. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, Huntley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And Walker with it over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Following the fumble recovery, Westbrook. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Fucking
picked off near the 26. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second down, Huntley. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one.
Just never.
There after giving up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jason Huntley. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Terrell Lewis has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. From the gun, Westbrook. He's going to fire one.
How do you not catch that?
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensive.
I don't think he got the thing. 9 players got an upgrade. Okay, practice squad players are signed. Good to go. Scouting. Take care of scouting. Get my draft board set up. Maybe I can do my draft. Maybe. I don't think anybody from my team made the playoffs. Or the Pro Bowl, I mean. No. Not even close. Who's going to the Super Bowl? Holy Jeebus. I just beat Washington. Huh. That's a steal. Hey, my kicker went up. Okay. Who won the Super Bowl? The Bucks. Cam Newton. Holy Jeebus. Okay. Anybody retire from my team? Go to the Wayans? I doubt it because they're all pretty young. Nobody. Good. All right, chat. We'll see you next time. The draft and the start of the new season. So hopefully this one will be better than the next one. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.